class, or a stretch session, should I say, for hips, buttocks, inside thighs. Really thinking about opening up the hips, opening up the lower back as well. Okay, so we're going to start in a child's pose, placing the buttocks onto the heels, and we're going to walk the hands forwards, and we're going to just stretch the arms out here, allowing the head to soften, sink towards the floor, relaxing the shoulders. Okay, feel the stretch through the lower back, feel the stretch through the front of the chest and the shoulders. Try and keep the buttocks as close to the heels as you can, and try and pull the belly up through the back of the spine. If you find it difficult to sit on your heels, you can put a cushion on the calves and sit on the cushion. That will just help increase that stretch through the lower back. Okay, we're going to come up into all fours. So just open the knees slightly so they're sitting underneath your hips, and place the hands underneath your shoulders. Relaxing the shoulders and pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen the spine, so pull the belly in towards the spine. Good, hold that position here. Take a breath in and out, and again in and out. Now as we breathe in, we're going to drop the chin down, we're going to press the belly up, tuck the tailbone under. So we're breathing in for our cat stretch, opening up those shoulders, and as we breathe out, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the head. Good. And again, breathing in as we lift the belly up towards the ceiling, tuck the tailbone under, feel the stretch down through the shoulders, and breathe out as we lift the head, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good. One more time, breathing in, pull everything up, drop the chin down, good, and breathe out as we lengthen. Good. From here, just allow the spine to sit within its natural curves. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, and we're going to press the bottom back. Now keep the back fairly straight for now. Just push back into the heels. Good. Drop the chin down, so we're rounding the spine now. So allow the head to drop down between the arms and shoulders. Good, rounding that spine. Good, and from here we're going to lift back up, so we're creating a little bit of a roundness through the lower back. Create that stretch through the spine all the way to the shoulders, dropping that chin down, and then release it again. Good. We're going to take one leg and we're going to place it out to the side. So it's in line with the knee. Now try and keep the hip directly above that knee that's still supporting you. This foot, just allow it to sit wherever it feels comfortable, and just hold that position here. Now you're going to feel a little bit of a stretch through the inside thigh. Good. Now we're just going to press back into the heel, just a gentle move, just gentle. Again, with any of the stretches that we do, make sure that you don't feel any pain, you don't feel any shaking, you don't feel any pain. Feel a little bit of discomfort in the sense that you feel the muscle actually stretching, it's pulling, and bring it back to centre. We're going to do that one more time. So drop the bottom back towards the heels, feel the stretch through the inside thigh. Good. And bring it back into centre. Now walking the hands, we're going to walk the hands towards that extended leg. So bring the hands around and just place them on the floor here. Good. You're going to feel it stretch down through the waist, through the hip, as well as that inside thigh. Adjust the foot accordingly. Find a position where you feel it's at its most stretched, but again, just before that point of any sort of major discomfort or pain. Breathing in and out, and again breathing in and out. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Good. Just pressing back onto the heel. Now can you bring that bottom right back onto your heels? If you can't, then just take it to a position where you feel comfortable. Good. And come back up into all fours. Place the knee back underneath the hip and take the other leg out. So we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So extending that leg out in line with your hips. Good. Just again, place the foot where it feels comfortable. You can place the foot flat on the floor, or it could be pointed, it could be slightly lifted. It's entirely up to you, whichever position it feels comfortable. Make sure that your hip stays directly over the top of your knee. Good. Relax the shoulders. Okay, just hold that position for a moment. Take a breath in and out, and again in, and just push back into the buttocks. Push the buttocks back towards the heels. So apologies. And bring it back to centre. And again, push the bottom back towards the heel. Good. And bring it back to centre. Hold that position for a moment. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, walk the hands towards that extended leg, towards the toes, or as far as you can get it. Some of you may not be able to get to that foot. It's fine. But just so you're increasing that stretch, you're going to feel it increase slightly through the hamstring, the back of the thigh, through the hip, so you're going to feel it through here as well, and then again through the back. Good, take a breath in, and out, and again in, and out, and when you're ready, walk those hands back in to centre. Good. And again, now with this next one, we're going to take the bottom all the way back towards the heel if you can. Again, only take it back. It might be that you only take it back a few inches, a few centimetres. It's absolutely fine. Good. And lifting back up. And bring that leg back into centre. Let's just push back into that child's pose. Hold that position here. Okay. Now we're going to take this a little bit. It's going to be a little bit more intensity now. So again, it's entirely up to you, and again, I don't want you to push this move, and if this is too uncomfortable, then miss this one out. But we're going to come up into all fours, and we're going to just open the knees out as wide as the mat, or as wide as we can go. So we're going to do a little bit of a frog stretch, okay? So from here, we're just going to push the bottom back. So the knees are a little bit wider, and we're pushing the bottom back. Good. And then bring it back up to centre. Take the legs out a little bit wider if you can, and push back. So from this position here, I want you to just hold it and just allow the body just to sink down into that movement. If you want to open the knees out just a little bit wider, you can. So again, you're going to feel that stretch through the inside thighs, but we're now really opening up those hips. So slide the shoulder blades down the back of the body. If you want to lengthen the arms and try and lower your body down towards the floor a little bit more, you can. But again, it does depend on your flexibility through the hips, the waist, through the hips and pelvis. Lower back. Okay, bring it forward. So just allow the weight just to come forwards again so that the hips are in line with your knees. And then push back again. So just allow the body just to press back again if you can. See if you can go back a little bit further. Good. Again, no pain, no major discomfort. If you find it shaking or you're unable to hold the position, or if it's just a little bit too much for you, then just release it back, just bring it forward slightly. Good. And again, bring it forwards. And then from here, drop in the bottom back again. Really feel that stretch across the hips, through the front of the hips. You can get the legs a little bit wider, even better. You can get the bottom a little bit further back, even better. Good. And bring it back up. Bring the knees into centre. Okay, and then we're going to bring one leg forwards and place the leg between the hands at the front. So hip flexor. So we're stretching the front of the back leg. So make sure the knee doesn't go any further forward than the toes, and we're going to press into that front leg. So the weight's going through that front leg, but again, you should still be able to see your toes here. Hands are resting on the floor for support. If you want to lift up a little bit taller, but you haven't got the balance, you can place blocks or books underneath the hands to lift the upper body up, so you're almost holding yourself and balancing here. If you've got a chair or something to lean up against, you can hold it here. If not, place the hands onto the knee in front, pressing yourself up and push the hips forwards. Good. And extend the leg and just bring that leg back in line with the other and take over to the other side. So placing again that foot down the floor in front of you. Good. Again, making sure that the weight doesn't go over the front toe, or the knee doesn't go over the front toe. We're extending the back leg so you're feeling that stretch down through the hip and through the quad. Good. Really feel the hips opening. Again, to increase the stretch, if you lift up slightly, again, taking a little bit of weight. If you can lean up onto the knee, then place the hands on the knee. If that's too much balance-wise, grab hold of something or place something underneath the hands to support you. But lifting up again, just push the hips forwards and upwards. So you shouldn't really feel anything through the lower back. Good. Place the hands back down on the floor. Extend the leg and just come down into a seated position. Okay. So we're going to extend the legs out in front of you. We're going to place the ankle over the leg, and we're going to pull that foot in towards as much as we can. We're going to grab hold of that knee and just bring that knee in towards the chest. Still facing forwards for now. And you feel that stretch down through the side of the leg and into the buttocks. Now get the crook of the elbow, opposite elbow, and try and place that across the knee if you have the flexibility. If not, use the hand. Place the other hand behind you and try and pull yourself around. So you're just feeling a little bit of twist through the spine. You're just increasing that stretch down through the side of that leg. Good. Bring it back into centre. Now, keeping that leg where it is, place the hands behind you and fold the leg in. Okay, so we're in this position here. So the leg's pulled in and we've got the ankle over the knee. So we're now doing a piriformis stretch. Now again, to increase this, you either press the chest forwards or pull the other knee in. Okay, so again, just does depend on your flexibility. Make sure the elbows stay nice and soft. The back's fairly straight, within reason, as long as it's comfortable. Good. So again, you're still going to feel this stretch a little bit down through the outside of the thigh, so the IT band, TFL, and again through the buttocks, so your gluteal muscles and your piriformis muscle. Okay. Just allow the body just to increase in size as we change legs. So extend that leg we've just been stretching, place the other leg on and over the top. Good, and then just grab hold of the knee and just sitting up tall, just pull that knee in towards the chest to start with. Okay, get the crook of the elbow and place the elbow around the knee. Take the other hand behind you and just look over that shoulder. So putting that leg in towards you. Increasing that stretch. Good, release that off. And then pull the extended heel in towards the buttocks. And again, pull the buttocks in towards the heel. Push the chest towards that knee that's crossed. So again, just find a position you feel comfortable. Soften the knees, soften the elbows. Sitting up fairly tall. Good, don't forget to keep breathing. So As we hold these stretches, think about breathing into the rib cage through the nose and out through the mouth. And just a couple, 2 or 3 of those breaths really helps just to allow the body to relax into each position. Allow the body to feel heavy, sort of melt into the mat sort of feeling. Okay, just release that stretch, so just open up the legs a little bit and take the legs out in front here. Good. Just allow the body, so allow the legs to lengthen if you can. Okay, you can keep them a little bit soft, but lengthen. Now pull the toes in. Good. Now drop the chin down towards the chest. Start to pull the belly out through the back of the spine. Hands down by your sides if you wish. And try and get the crown of the head down towards the knees. Walk the hands along the legs and take it down just a little bit lower. Breathing into the rib cage and out. Into the rib cage and out. Good. Walking the hands back along the legs, uncurling the spine, lifting the head. Give the legs a little bit of a shake. Good. And give yourselves a clap.